So I call Opuk nikamwambia but the employee is coming up na sina do. You know, can you do ABC? Na unajua Opuk ni mtu wangu, he will not hide you. Sema Roshan we kuja, we'll do the shoot, wewe utalipo kipata pesa. I'm like sawa. So the family was doing this birthday for my son behind my back. I didn't know. So tumefika shoot, mi najua I'm stressed out, I don't have money. If they wanted to pay for the whole thing, why couldn't they just pay? Waseme okay, we have money, let us pay. Unaona? Tumefika shoot, makeup artist ameshalipiwa, balloons na keki imetumanishwa, the decoration appeals. You know, your decoration appeal is like around 5K or something. Imeshalipiwa. My son was sick, he was vomiting. He was very sick. That was the lowest point in my life. Tumetoka hosi, my son is vomiting. He's not okay. Munangangana kumforce kumpeleka birthday shoot. You know, it really pained me so much. I was just there for the shoot. I was not even happy. Alikuwa anapiga picha. He was crying. He was fussy. You know, 1 year old. Osi alikuwa amekiwa branula. You know, it was so painful for me. And at that point, mi na mamake hatuko sawa. You know, so we're just forcing things. Kutoka hapo, you know, nikasema, mimi hata ni hizi vitu tumesema tunajaribu, hatujaribu. It's just an issue, we are fighting. So, one day, akasema, sijui tunaenda wapi, bla bla bla. Wanaenda kwa mama yao. Si mimi niko garage. Garage iko tu hapo Nyamasaria. Tunaenda natengeneza mapikipiki. Mimi no wanaenda kama kawaida. No, they left. I come to the house at around 7. Nimechoka, I'm tired. So I come, nimeingia kwa nyumba, sinaona lights zimezimwa sitting room. I get to the house. Nikaingia, nikachukua towel, bedroom, I showered. Nikarudi kwa nyumba. Nikarudi kwa bedroom, I dozed off, nikalala. So, I woke up at around 9. Nikakumbuka alikuwa ameniambia mtoi na house girl ndio wanaenda kuona mom. Yeye anabaki. It's 9, where could she be? I have no idea. I tried calling her. Hashiki simu. I called her 16 times. Hashiki simu. Not because I wanted. I was just worried. Nikasema, you know what? Maybe ameenda kwa mama yake. Na kama ameenda kwa mama yake, why is she not picking my calls? Nikasema, ni sawa. I slept. I woke up at midnight. Nikasema nasikia njaa. Because I had not eaten. Nikatoka nikaenda jikoni. Na tu jikoni ko. Yani, it's like, mtu hajakuwa hapo tangu asubuhi. Vyombo zimekauka mpaka hakuna maji, sink imekauka. Kafungua fridge, nikachukua yogurt, nikachukua cereal, nikatoka nikaenda sitting room. Kuwasha light ya sitting room napata pete kwa box na kanot. I am tired, I can't do this anymore. Nikasema, have I read this thing well? Nikaisoma tena. And it didn't make sense to me. I read that note like 10 times. Paka nikageuza upside down. Nisome is, you know, because we've tried working. She left the first time, the second time, ini the third time ametoa mpaka pete. Kasema hapana. I went to the baby's room kufungua. There's nothing ya mtoto. Kila kitu net ya mtoto, bag, toys, nothing. Hakuna kitu yote. Bag ya house girl imeenda. Hakuna. There was nothing. The room was empty. Kabisa. Naangalia double decker iko empty. Net ya mtoi, kila kitu ya mtoi, toys, every single thing gone. Nikatoka nikaingia kwa bedroom, nikawasha, nikafungua kabati. Her side of the nini gone. Naangalia juu kwa kabati, suitcases gone. Nikavuruta safe, nikafungua safe. Birth certificate ya Ira imeenda. Alibeba birth certificate ya Ira, akabeba ya Ari, akabeba passport yake. The only thing that was remaining was my passport and my yellow fever. Everything else gone. Kafungua kabati, the dressing ya mafuta, kila kitu yake imeenda. I didn't really know what I did wrong. I was in a bad place. I remember breaking down at 3 a.m. What is it that I had done that was so bad for this woman to just leave like that? If I've hurt you, sema, Roshan, umenikosea. You cheated on me, I found out. Ulinitukana, you mistreated me, you're abusive, you tell me things that demoralize me, you're not supportive. Give me something. What did I do wrong? I broke down at 3 a.m. I remember calling my dad. And my dad has anxiety, the bad anxiety that gives you diarrhea. At 3 a.m. I call him crying. Mi si mtu wa kulia. I don't cry. Mi nakuwaga ndume. Mi kama tunapigana head on. Yes, I'm very emotional. But for me to get to a point where I am crying, you have really, really hurt me really bad. I was crying like, he thought I was having a panic attack. Do you have an inhaler? My dad was jumping all over the house. I could feel him walking down the stairs, banging doors, waking everybody up. The way he likes saying, oh gosh, oh gosh. So I could hear him. My son is not okay. I could hear him almost tearing up. Sayo. Sampa ilikuja. I was staying in Nyamasari, Nairobi Road. Sampa ilikuja mpaka kwangu. Nikachukuliwa, bagi yangu ya nguo, na viatu. I didn't even carry everything. Nikeka kwa Sampa, I went directly to Nairobi, came directly to Nairobi. I was in a really bad place. I did not want to see anyone with a skirt. Mimi Roshan mwenye napenda wanawake. Nilikuwa nikiona mwanamke hivi nasikia kutapika. I locked myself in my room. I didn't eat for days. I was crying. I was trying to figure out what is this thing that I have done that is so bad for someone to just break my family like that. Paka wale ukiniuliza, I have no idea what I did wrong. My dad, my dad hakuwa anataka story na wasichana. It got to a point where my stepmom, Emma, she didn't even want to see me. Alikuwa anaogopa, anauliza mzae, is he okay? Does he need anything? I was in a really bad place. Sikuwa nimenywa, nilikuwa nakaa kama baboon.
Ndio hiyo hair.
I was looking very bad. I was in a very bad place. So during this period, I was even dormant on social media for a long while. During this period, now my current fiance reaches out. I had posted something. So alikuwa ananicheka. Kama, how are you laughing at me? Alikuwa ananicheka juu nimewachwa. Mind you, this woman, and I thank God for her. Again, God gives you what you need, not what you want. I wanted that perfect family, There's no such thing as a perfect family. Upande juu shuke chini, You can never get that. God sent her my way. She DM'd me akinicheka, we started talking, how are you, blah, 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 have you been, are you single, Yeye pia alikuwa amekipitia.
Meona moto.
Alikuwa amekipitia. So she reached out, and let me tell you something funny about this woman. What is yours will always be yours. This particular lady, your time I had money. I was always flying to Nairobi. I was a frequent flyer. So nilikuwa nimekuja kwa beshte yangu, Gibbs, who was staying there then.
Dark child.
Yeah, so nilikuwa nikikuja Nairobi, nilikuwa nakaa kwa Gibu. When they'd come to Kisumu, they'd stay at my place, that kind of relationship. So nilikuwa kwa Gibu, and Gibu's wife was studying to be an air hostess. She was doing her exams. So she brought her friend to come and study. Now my fiance right now. I hit on her. And me being Roshan, I don't hide things. That time, my first baby mama was pregnant. So I'd call to check in, how is the baby? Are you guys okay? Do you need anything? Muko sawa. Mtu wangu ako sawa. So I think she had the conversation and she was like, I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not a family, I don't break people's families. And as much as I like you, Roshan, I cannot be with you because you have someone in your life who is
pregnant.
And I told her, we are not even together. The way you talked to her, I told her, me, I'd do anything for my kids. It's not even about her. We are not together. Yes, she's pregnant, she's carrying my child, but she's not the one for me. So when my fiance now, she told me that she couldn't date me because of that. That is someone who respects herself.
Yeah.
Unaona? So nami nikarudi Kisumu nikapatana na huyu mwingine, baby mama number 2. So fast forward, we talked for a long while. We talked for 6 hours.
Wow.
We talked for 6 hours. Alikuwa na prepare kwenda job. Saizi ashapata job, she's already flying. She was preparing. Mimi saizo niko happy. See now I'm starting to get my life together. Nimeenda nimenyoa, I'm looking very fine, I want to now experience Nairobi to its fullest. So we talked. We talked for a couple of months. So Victor calls me, akaniambia, we kuna matanga, I need you to come. Nikaambia ni sawa, we niambie when and where. Ayoki. When and where. I always show up for my friends. Yeah, Victor calls me, huyo haraka. Nikaambia, naenda for how many days, let me pack clothes. So I remember that time we had gone to Kisii for the burial of one of their in-laws. The father had passed on. We talked. The first time that I had gone out of town na sikutafuta mwanamke. You know the way you'd go with your boys, you are single, now you've gone to this particular town, you want to experience. Mpaka Victor ananiuliza, wewe, what is wrong? What is not happening? Tunaenda, I'm on my phone.
You're talking. We're
having dinner, I'm chatting with this woman. On video call, we talked. For those 3 days I was in Kisii, we talked. Then on Feb 8th, now we met up. This particular girl, me being who I am, imagine I had not followed her even on Instagram. So and she's a private account, I can't even see her photos. But the girl I remember was slim, humble. Nakwambia nilifika nikaona huyu mwanamke. My God. She had a very nice figure. And she's a little bit taller than me. I'm like, Mungu. God, mali umenituma. So nikasema, we. I remember alikuwa ameshika nywele yake natural hair. She had very long hair. Alikuwa ameshika ponytail hivi. Asi ponytail pussycat. We, nikasema Mungu. She was wearing a baggy t-shirt and then checked pants, black na white, one of these official things. We, kasema Mungu, hapa mali umenituma.
Ni hapa.
Hapa ndio kwenyewe. Kasema now, mimi na ujinga yangu, if I fall, I fall.
Haraka upesi.
This woman was supposed to be she was supposed to be the person that I was with. I'm asking myself,
God's timing.
God knows why he brought me here. So this particular woman, at that point, mi niko kwa baba yangu, silipi rent, unajua, niko na gari yangu, I'm just there, sina stress, sina kitu yote kwa maisha. Kazi yangu ni kucheza PS. I'll make sure my bro goes to school, So we started going out. She started inviting me to her place. So I told her, the fact that I'm coming to your place, I want to pay at least half of your rent.
You and paying rent, Roshan.
It's very important.
Other men should learn from you.
It is very important because look at it in a financial setting. This girl invited me to her house. Kuja. Unajua nimekukaribisha. I feel bad because hii ni kitu ningekuwa, if I don't like Airbnbs, I'll be honest. When you take a girl to an Airbnb, you're just treating her like a hoe. Unaona? Huyu si mtu mwenye unataka to have something with. Unampeleka kwa Airbnb umkule story ishe. I've really uchukia hiyo story. Unaona? So she invited me. Nikasema, we hapa nimeinvitiwa. My mom raised me better. kajua nikaenda nikafanya shopping, nikapitia Chandarana, I bought foodstuffs, you know, things that I know I will enjoy. Maziwa, hata hiyo time hakuwa anakunywa maziwa, alikuwa ni mtu wa chai ya strungi na mandimu na what this that things. Maziwa, spaghetti, cheese, you know, chicken breast, things that I know mimi nitaku during my period. Ikibaki, well and good. Si imebaki, she'll use it. So nimeenda na shopping, so I spent the first night. I even wanted to leave, akaniambia no, it's late, where are you going to? Kumbuka natoka Machakos County. Niingie Nairobi ndo niende Kiambu County. Usiku, akaniambia no, you sleep. I spent the night. Nikamwambia the following day, nikamwambia I did not feel comfortable sleeping in your house because I don't pay rent for you. I don't know which man will walk in that door and shoot me.
Silale kwenye ulipi rent.
So I told her, nikamwambia I would love to pay rent for you. Akaniambia no man has ever done that. Nikamwambia hiyo ni shauri yako na watu wako. I don't know who you've been dating, but me I'm willing to. And it's not. So she refused. Akasema oh, you know, I think previously alikuwa ameibiwa, so hakuwa naamini. She didn't trust people in her space. Nikamwambia I don't even want a key for your house. You invite me when you want me to come, and I'll come and I'll sleep over. Because when you invite me, namaanisha mzee wa nyumba hayuko. Unaona? I said, akakata. Nikamwambia it's fine. The next time she invited me, nikafanya shopping. Shopping mzuri. Peleka kwa nyumba, nikamwaga hapo. Nikamwambia you know what? I'm really not comfortable. I'll be sending you half of your rent. Do with it what you want. Akaniambia oh, you know, if you pay for me rent, you'll start feeling entitled. Nikamwambia mimi niko na kwetu. Sijafukuzwa. The fact that I'm paying rent is because of my own conscience. Juangalia, the cheapest Airbnb you'll get in Nairobi is 2,500. That is per day. So tuseme in a month unapeleka 2 day mko mara 4. Yani once a week. That's 10k. Imagine, yoni 10,000 umemwaga kwa Airbnb. Ujeka pesa ya chakula, ujeka pesa ya drinks, you know. So all these things play a big factor. And nikamwambia me, I'll be sending you that money. You want to use it, shauri yako. Kama utaki, shauri yako. It's none of my problem. So me, I was comfortable staying at home. So I got my first job. Now, you know, I'd already gone back, you know. Emma with all her connections, Nation Media. Kuna job ya stands. Kampuni iko sawa, iko sawa. Tufanye. Now I started your job ya Nation Media. It was the most hectic. I've missed jaifanya metal fabrication maisha yangu. Umepatiwa job hapo ya kutengeneza stands za gazeti. Ujue design. Mimi unajua mimi ni mtu chap. Kachukua tape measure nikaenda nikapima nini. This can be done. Cost of materials katoka, nikaenda doshi, you know. Kazunguka, I first started my first job. So I got some really good money. Now she started putting pressure on me. Move out. I even want to come to your place, you know, and feel comfortable. Nikaambia, I'm going to be honest with you. Mimi sitaki kwanza maisha right now. I'm comfortable in my parents' house. Let me save up. Nikihama, nihame kwa nyumba yangu. Akaniambia, oh, you know, sometimes I feel like, oh, A, B, C, D. Kasema, you know what? Ni sawa. Remember, God gives you what you need, not what you want. God knew how much I wanted a family. My son was torn away from my, you know, the family that I ever wanted. My home was broken. Mungu amekupatia mwanamke. Mchezo, she couldn't get pregnant. Akaniambia mimi hata ukimwaga ndani siwezi shika mimba. Nikaambia uko sure? Sure? March.
Fertility.
Akashika mimba. She was even afraid of telling me because she thought nitamwambia atoe hiyo mimba. Because kumbuka nimenyang'anywa tu mtoto saizi. Kidogo, a few months later. Even me, I was scared. My dad atanimeza. Because when I was telling my dad about this particular girl, my dad was telling Emma, this one is in love. You see the way he's behaving. And my dad gets really stressed out. So I hid the pregnancy from him. Sikumwambia. So my fiancé was always telling me, oh, I've never met your parents. Naambia, you wait. Time will be there. See, they know me, I've come to your place. Wacha wasiwasi. you know, dinner dates and whatnot, I came to fall in love with this particular woman because she made me feel like a man again. Alinitoa kwa ile shimo. Unajua, she doesn't ask for anything. Kama uko nayo sawa. She did for me my 29th birthday. No one has ever done for me a birthday in my entire life. Mi nawishiwanga tu, hey, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy. She went out of her way and did for me a picnic at Paradise Gardens. Alimwaga pesa, set up and whatnot, wine, you know, picnic by the lake. It was the most beautiful thing anyone has ever done for me. Nikasema, Mungu, huyu mimi siwachi. Come rain or come sunshine, I will fight to keep this woman. Because no one had taken their time. Huyu ni mtu mwenye we've just started dating. She's gone out of her way to spend money on me. No woman has done that. I mean, apart from my mom, apart from the women who have paid my bills, I'll tell you, it's Emma, and my mom. Those are the only women who have paid my bills. Hakuna mwanamke ashanipatia pesa. Inakuwaga Roshan toa. I felt I felt loved. Mimi na kierere yangu nikabeba vijana. Tunaenda Paradise Gardens. My bro, Lol and Flash, tuendeni. You know, picnic was meant for the two of us. I didn't know it was a picnic. Nimeenda na my boys nini. So it was, I felt it was very awkward for her because my bros were there and whatnot. Nikamwambia, you've done something very beautiful for me. And today, I'll come, let's go home. I take my clothes tuende. I'll spend 2 days, 3 days with you. Niache kazi ya Nesho, niache kila kitu. Tuende tu nikae tu na wewe kwa nyumba. I just want to feel, you know. So we went home, I took some of my clothes, we went. So during your process ya job ya Nation, nikamwambia, you know what, now our family is growing. But I don't want us to move into a house where nyumba itakaa empty. Mi sina vitu. I have nothing. You know, I have nothing. Wewe uko na kitanda na viti, you know, it would feel, na hizi vitu ni vitu umekuwa, you know, umekuwa nazo, I wouldn't feel comfortable. Hado wakuja tuka save up some money. Now we moved, we got a nice beautiful house. Kasema sound, hapa sasa ni kwangu. Hii nyumba, I started renovating it. Natoa chandeliers, painted every single thing. Mungu akikuonekania amekuonekania. I found a nice 3-bedroom house. Every month na furnish naeka hii. When you walk into my house right now, it's not yet done. Hata siko hata karibu, but you can feel it's a home. You know, we've turned a house into a home. You can feel that. Unajua, you can feel that this is a home. There's love in this house. When you walk into a wall, there's a wall full of pictures. You know, every step of the journey, my family, her family. And I thank God for her mom because she's never expected anything of me. Even when she was pregnant, her mom alikuwa ananiambia, Roshan, usishughulike. Just make sure mtoto amezaliwa vizuri. Everything else, we don't ask anything of you. We will support you. You know, the mom was not expecting to be a grandma. You know, walikuwa give up, asema huyu atawaiza. Story imeisha hivyo. Mama akasema tu, Roshan, tu, I'm just begging you, make sure mtoto amezaliwa vizuri. Everything else will fall into place. And I thank God, mtoto anakuja na sahani yake. Her mom has been the most amazing support system. She's given us love and support every step of the way. And I thank God that I got a family that actually deserves me. Because I am not a bad person. Mimi sina roho chafu. I don't, you know. This family loves and appreciates me. This pregnancy journey has not just been me and her. It has been all our families involved. Even my dad, for the first time in my entire life, my dad has actually loved someone that I love. Babangu anaga shughuli na hao na wake. Oh, leo ni huyu, kesho sitakuwa huyu. If you hear the way he defends her, ni kama mimi ndo nakuaga na makosa. When I walk into the house, he pushes me aside. Hi, Caro. Where's the baby? You know, for the first time in my life, my dad has interacted with my family. Remember the first one, hakuwa na shughuli nayo. The second one, hakuwa na shughuli nayo. Hii, aliniambia hii uachili. And if you hurt her, it's going to be issues. And I thank God because out of every single thing that I've experienced, I take them as lessons. I've seen the worst. Mimi, sikuwa, I never knew that someone would ever break my heart. Never. Mimi na kiburi yangu, mimi najuanga wapi. Kama haiwezi. I was in a really bad place. And this is the light that God sent to me. Alinitoa kwa shimo. She literally pushed me to move out of my father's. Mimi sikuwa naenda. Alinitoa. Kasema, Roshan, you need to do, see ati you, we need this. You know, a woman who supports you like that. Taizi nimeadd kilo, ukienda kunipima hata utashanga. Niko 82.
You look like you.
I'm very happy. And I thank God. Our relationship is not perfect. It's not.
It never is.
Tunakuwaga na ups and downs, but at the end of the day, I think I found someone who really understands me and is there for me, you know, emotionally, financially. Kuna time mi usota, mi unajua mi sina end month salary. Ndio Roshan unazaga ma iPhone, but kuna time inakauka. When you come to the shop utapata tunacheza PS on a Friday. Kumekauka, there's nothing else you'll do. But I thank God where I've reached in my life. It's a miracle actually, because mali nilikuwa, I never saw myself being anything. That woman made me feel like I was trash. Saizi ukiniuliza, she wrote me an email after I'd already started going out with Caro. She sent me an email. And vile anasema acha kule kiburi yake, you know, and all that, apologizing. She said that I hurt her. It's fine. If I tell you right now, Amy, we ni mfupi sana, you know. You might take it as an insult, yeah? Useme, hey, this guy has hurt me. If I've hurt you, how? You know. Tell me so that I don't make the same mistake in my new relationship. That's how people build each other.
Yeah.
I've never seen my son since then. I don't even know if he's alive, or if even Hash is alive. I don't know where she went to. They had to move. Unajua Kisumu ilikuwa town yangu. Unajua kila mahali unaona ni Roshan. So they moved. I have no idea. I've not seen that son. I don't know what my son looks like. Of course najua atakuwa ananifanana, but I've not seen him. I've not had any contact with him. And I said, God's timing. If my son comes into my life, well and good.
All
if
in
not,
God's time.
Tashughulika na my 2 beautiful baby girls. Sina shida. I'm very happy where I am. And I thank God. And I believe that no matter how bad things get for you, there's always that, you know, there's always that time. Utapanda. Haitakuwa tu downhill forever. No matter how long it takes, you'll eventually crawl out of your hole. Na unajua Mungu hamtupi mja wake. I always, for the longest time, I believe that I did something wrong. All the therapy sessions. Yani, ilikuwa inanifungua macho, nasema yenyewe mimi, I was just perfect. Hakuna kitu nilikuwa nafanya mbaya, you know. Me, I'd cook, I'd clean, I'd naosha mtoi. Hata leo, mimi bath time is very important. Me and my daughter, tutaoga, tutacheza na hizo tu ducks kwa maji, you know, tupige story. The most amazing time is when I'm with Aya. You know, tukikaa, we bond. You should see the way tunakamba. Mama yake analalamikaga, anasema mtoto, it's like I'm doing something wrong. This is what I wanted. This is what I needed. And God gave it to me. Family ndio unataka, chukua. Even though it was a short time, you know, 7-8 months, you know, mimi nimeshaachwa, mtoto ameenda, Mungu akanipatia mwingine, and I thank God. Because it's made me who I am today and where I am today.
Wow.
So that's basically my life story.
Many the ups and downs in this story. The emotions are going juu chini. But thank you so much for coming to my set and for agreeing to be my first guest. It means so much to me. Watchers, viewers, like this has been amazing. You know, I know most of this story.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm hearing it from you fully.
Yeah.
Like, you
You
tell
know,
me
without
bits
the
and
gaps,
portions,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
like wow, you've been through it all.
Yeah.
But there you have it, guys. The story
Yeah.
of a guy who has been loved. He has been dumped. Have you dumped people?
No.
He has gone through it all, and eventually, you know, there's a happy ending to it,
Yeah.
and that's beautiful.
Yeah,
So thank you so much.
You're most welcome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. That's the episode that we had with Roshan. The story was amazing. We thank you so much for coming on set.
You're most
And
welcome.
we thank Empire Kilimani Lounge for hosting us. To my videographer, Momo, thank you so much. My production manager, Bryn, thank you so much. And everyone that has supported the production of this podcast.